Another baby born, another stolen life. To claim the day is yours, to see through open eyes. He say he know the truth, I know who told him lies. The tree with deepest roots, when lightning struck it died. How can I be of use? My limit is the totem size. In the event of your demise, we cried and kept it pushing. It's peaks and valleys, the totality I'm overlooking. That nigga did his dirt in secret, I let karma whoop him. Where it took him ain't no secret, it's an art to being decent. Nothing partial when it's even, oddly ought to find a reason. Say, the odyssey is sleepless safe. Too many are in need of sage, it's hard, it ain't no easy way to God who doesn't need a face. I remember bleeding, I remember seeing things. I'm forever singing praises. Journey through too many facets, many phases. Don't want too many faces, too many masks, too many men with lack of demonstration. Let the past inform the present like the future ancient. Was led astray, he disobeyed, then put in place a sanction. Full of joy and full of rage and simultaneously thankless. He never knew his feelings spoke a language. I saw 90 like an angle, alternating universe. At 5 I saw an angel playing bata for Orisha at the toque with the kango. That's how I see my father through the lens I choose to paint through. Water at my ankles and grief at my Achilles. Nowadays I choose to thank you, cause voids need filling, healing and hurting. On the surface all the same thing. Blame is for a person and learning is the great deed. Take heed.
I remember you, remembering us, remembering you. We say it every time we meet and every time we eat. I remember you, spirits, all of the spirits that give us life, remembering us. I remember all you spirits remembering us, remembering you. It's a loop. And when you make a song out of the back and forth dialogue, you give a gift to them, they're giving a gift to you, you give a gift to them, they're giving a gift to you, you give a gift to them, they're giving a gift to you, you give a gift to them, they're giving a gift, you're giving a gift. It's this pulse. So you're not alone.
Step foot in the past, I resist. Then I left my mask in the wind. My heart won't break from within. Take time, I'ma crash in the crypt. That's a heavy boulder to lift. Living isn't growing older, it's being present in the moment. It's seeing being sober a gift. No one taught me how to harness the fall on the edge when it's costly to slip. Before you learn to run, gotta crawl. I swear I felt it all in the midst of being who I want. And being who I thought was a kid, heard a whisper through the wall. But I never threw his guard in the bin, I'm retrieving what I lost. My sanity, what I confessed on the wind, wasn't even all gone. I only knew the dawn to repent, subconscious exhaustion. No bite for the bargain. Whose life on the market is peak and it's costly to bargain. Northern or margin is close, but it feel like the farthest. Keep shooting for the stars, it's a life beyond the means of your darkness. The beauty of the rose that he hold, but the thorn is the sharpest. I can go with the shadow dome, I'll atone the apartness.
Let the children come, mothers come on.
I'll atone the apartness. Around and around, how I go, lift a shroud on my own proud. By the sweat on my own brow, wish I knew then what I know now. Pin dropping like pink dollars. Quiet and make no sound. Steady moving at the pace of my heart, weighing short of a whole pound. Around and around, how I go like the roller rink in Midtown. By the sweat of my own brow, wish I knew then what I know now. Pin dropping like pink dollars. Quiet and make no sound. Steady moving at the pace of my heart, weighing short of a whole pound.
Let the children come, mothers come on.
The storm is passing, how will I survive amidst all that has happened? Held me captive. Victim of my pride, at times I'm all reaction. The slow burn is waiting for the magic. Caught lacking principles before the personalities. Like, don't you see yourself and who you after? It's all love, but I don't hate when I'm alone. I got my heart to cast and plaster, body chiseled out the stone. Wrong, Where you going, where you gone? If you told a little lie, and you know how it feel to rob. Towered over flaws like a dark cloud, heart pounding, sending ripples through the bog. All along, it was me, I couldn't leave without rewriting the wrongs. I will breathe life in these songs because I'm allowed to pause. Peace allowed until serenity exists when I'm colliding with what is. If it wasn't me, then it was God who saw me quit. She pulled me out the water like my mama saw a gift. My sister found God, that was my papa dying wish. Why does life feel like a hug and death is just a kiss? Don't you drift away from us and fall in that abyss. It's nothing short of luck, I'll receive what you transmit. Cancerous antics to lead me to the crypt. It led me through the crypt. Spirit. Please believe me, this a treaty, I done signed it. I'm reminded of the times that ain't aligned with us. The beanstalk and climbing up. We reaching out, we're trying to grab what we can find in us. Whole time, you decide your own fate. You can make your own way, pessimism won't stay. It ain't always candles and cake. One foot in front, the other is the right pace. Wrong place, right time, at least that's what the plight say. Type shit, Navy just a vessel, couldn't write this. His likeness is settled in the light. What a hype is, money ain't make 'em, but the dollar is a motherfucker. My tax dollar killing children and their mothers. Fathers, aunties, cousins, uncles, all that. Guess it's safe to say the bottom is the place to fall at. I call that grace. Make haste to make most of what you call a safe place.
電卓じゃ美しさは測れないんだよ、ジェームズ君。
This my metamorphosis, but I ain't on my back and shit. Fading off the 1 foot like Dirk, your boy a maverick. The kid in terry cloth knit, Fendi print the patterning. Prada crepe, patent leather stepper like I'm gathering. Many come and go, but I don't fold up under pressure, nah. Spirit but a cell phone, connect my upper echelon. Station in the crib when I get the call. Is it really life if it ain't death involved? Headstrong, stringed out, ticking like the metronome. Grew up in a blessed home, my father was an introvert. Learned I was an empath and felt all of my sister hurt. Lit the herb, I can't be the one to solely mediate. I'm keeping faith intact, but I admit that I ain't seeing straight. Skewed like the truth when you teeter on a razor edge. Baby legs couldn't stand a chance against the days I met. Hurting for a purpose, I was searching for a sign of some. Then I grew content with what I feel and who I will become. Guess it's in the cards, the damage my memory's done. Heady one, plenty nights grappling this gripe. It's a knife like 21, 25. Got a lot I like to set aside, reminiscing of them better times. Brother, where you at? I know you clever, just send me a sign. I know you clever, just send me a sign. The globe is full of souls, the all-knowing sees it all. My forever home is up above and not within a host. I'm learning from the fall. I get up and I go. The totem heaven taught, this life is short, so live it slow. The globe is full of souls, the all-knowing sees it all. My forever home is up above and not within a host. I'm learning from the fall. I get up and I go. The totem heaven taught, this life is short, so live it slow. So live it slow. Just take it slow, just take it slow. We ain't in no rush, bruh, I ain't in no rush. Live it slow. This life is short, so live it slow. Taking it slow, slow, slow. Take it slow, slow, slow. Just take it slow, slow, slow. Just live it slow. I have nothing to lose. I rise from out the bed and get to tying my shoes. Applying life if I'm excused. Dancing with the devil in and out the fire fumes. It's like I gotta get this mire used. I have my mind and all. I'm making light of shadows too. I have the right to be amused. Set it off. My unknown pleasures was my treasure lost. I found me in a bind and got whatever tether gone. I got no better plans to revel in. New measures, let them on. I guess I better set it straight. Late night cruising through my mental state. My heart the featherweight. Just wait for me to die and rise to heaven gates. I am what I am. It ain't no fighting facts, my life intact, that's where I stand. I rose from out the ash, a better man. I can't create no diamond, they say pressure can. Heavy hands, no Midas touch, I broke down in a trance. I couldn't wait to take a chance. By any means, I gotta live, it's necessary to recant. Sometimes leaders walk alone, can't deal with sycophants. I have everything I want and more. Of course, you washed up on the shore. Boy, I have everything I want and more. Of course, you washed up on the shore. Boy. Don't sell me no half-truths. The devil is a liar, I was hiding in the back room. My projection wasn't astral. Was seeking every answer to the questions I ain't asked you. It ain't fiction if it's factual. Weaving through the past fractals. In the present, future tripping that's unnatural. It's like a never-ending fall through the wind. Pray a big soft cloud catch you. Or you hit the ground hard. Making promises you can't keep, ain't reasoning with God. Try leaning in the loss, it was a dark place. The shadow grew inside the room that I would toss in. The heart aches too often. 2 feet and a few options. Either stand still, walk or run. Who uttering a God saying bogged in and bogged down. I let the calm in and calm down. All that hellish felt about, I couldn't walk around. Eggshell and egret walls, when I was eager to release it all. The door swung closed, heaven knows I didn't see me sleeping in this hall. You born, you live, you die. My mama said don't rush it, I can't function with my pride. I cried and cried, I held it until I popped. Progression was my sentence, my reflection was my op. Conceived, you born, you live, you die. My mama said don't rush it, I can't function with my pride. I cried, I held it until I popped. Progression was my sentence, my reflection was my op. I couldn't haul the weight, my head the way the bowling ball would often hit the floor and hit the wall. Out the window I could heed the call. When the tears hit my bloody palms, defects and flaws need rest to keep stress up off me. Couldn't figure out what I had taught me, cause what I see in me I seen in Audrey. Anxiety pronounced when I was sitting on a couch smoking. I ain't know I was killing me softly. This song necessarily it varies. When the pendulum is swinging it get costly. Move with caution, don't it cost me. Laboriously digging for an answer is exhausting. I'ma use my tool to carry, not to fight. This arithmetic is scary, it prepared me to ignite. I wrote these memoirs in armor of a night. Pituitary with my ODC that lead me to the light. Born, you live, you die. My mama said don't rush it, I can't function with my pride. I cried and cried, I held it until I popped. Progression was my sentence, my reflection was my op. Conceived, you born, you live, you die. My mama said don't rush it, I can't function with my pride. I cried, I held it until I popped. Progression was my sentence, my reflection was my op.
You never know, but you have to have courage to be yourself. So the point is, how can you be yourself unless you have a tribe? Because how do you know who you are other than how you relate to everything around you, yeah? Well, here you are. Here you are. It's you. You're the one. You're right here. So that magnificent nature that you have inside may be like a jaguar, maybe it's like a tree, or like him, maybe it's like a wind. Or maybe it's like a squirrel, or maybe it's like a water buck, or maybe it's like a whirlpool, or maybe it's like a lightning, or maybe it's like some crashing thunder. Or then again, maybe like my teacher whose spirit was sand.
Get used to not having. Get used to not having. Get used to not having.
Yeah. I guess you've learned a whole heap of nothing. Suppose you're living with your demons, fuck it. Thunder rolling with the punches, it ain't touch 'em. Living life without a substance. A rush of such a feeling with the urgency of justice. All these fluctuating customs. It's all or nothing, shit gets shaky as your moral compass. Life is but a series of adjustments. Was ill-equipped, smoking spliffs too redundant. Been there, done that. My Pusha Indian and Huguenot. Blood in his veins, but his son's black. Running from it just to come back and make amends. The story bending at my will. I fill a void that only some lack. The beat looping with my vocal, fuck a drum track. My brother from a city where they poke you like a thumbtack. Nigga west side, watch how you speak about the land, cause I'm from that. Fuck 'em. If it's problems, Primo sliding on some Rodney Mullen. Flip the script, ain't sorry for who I'm becoming. Me and mine winning, cheek to cheek grinning. Still Royal Oak with the moon phase in it. That's some fly shit in it. It's a live nigga clinic. You standing on business while I float above limits. You niggas sour as a lemon squeezed down. I found my feet, it's power in the venom. Can't kill me. Filthy in denial where you men is. A menace to society, it's ire in his image. My aim is to inspire, putting out that fire in you. Aim and hold the iron, let it fly and see what sin do. I'ma keep it simple, anchovies out the 10 too. 100,000 fleeting thoughts I'm choosing not to tend to. I'm standing 10 toes, you gotta weigh the cons when you sense pros. The bloody thorn on a red rose.
Get used to not having you. Get used to not having you. Get used to not having you. This day over you.
Yeah. It's the first time somebody will ever say this on a rap song, but can you turn me down? Turn me down in the headphones. Yeah. Time be slipping on me like now my wrist could fit a rollie twice. Day in the day, Prezi bracelets. Diamonds on the face, Lil Uzi Vert. Diamonds in my pain, I find my worth. Colliding with my faith when I'm of service. A young sage was shy and rather nervous. I couldn't say goodbye and have the courage. I found me in a bind, desire lurking. My goal is to inspire every person to be their best selves and find their purpose. Don't throw it on the shelf, just get to working. Slow and steady, win the race they say. There's power within every step we take. Patient, I be moving at my pace. Gracious like the undulation on a lake. I couldn't fake it, I'ma tell the truth. Depression was the birth of navy blue. My message is to serve a greater you. The transmutation of my hurt is now of use. I had to shine a light on my abuse. I'm living life for Michael in my youth. I will gripe and stifle my amusement. I don't like when mama make excuses. She own it, I say teach me how to do it. Mama hears my heart, she's speaking to it. Papa in my heart, he's speaking through it. My arc will end and start, complete a movement. I'll follow you home. If I got a problem, I know that I can solve it with truth. No, I can't wallow. Better just to swallow my pride. Found me in a gallows. I accept my whole shadow side. Baby, I'll follow you home. If I got a problem, I know that I can solve it with truth. No, I can't wallow. Better just to swallow my pride. Found me in the gallows. I accept my whole shadow side. Say the word. Say the word. first, she fed her baby birds. Papa fled and left the earth within his 88th. Tectonic plates shifting, set aside my ways. Living for the finer things, struck and cut a vein and nerve. Say the word, the play up on the field was overturned. Smoke would cover up the pain, I saw my father burn. Spliff after spliff in the crib, I would watch and learn. I run the race, you move impatient, trying to make it first. I grew complacent, I was stationed where I caught that urge. On the verge of breaking through, I'm trying to break these curses. I only got myself to blame, it's me against that person that I was before my hung face, brittle as a flake. I'm pushing buttons, trying to see it twirl. Whispers in the dark, them teeth was sharp, I got a lion heart. I'm trying to save the world, who will save me a seed. Straight from feeling that I can't breathe, or I can't be thoroughly me. At 13, my Yangon in the sea, all in between, the coast from Cote d'Ivoire to Benin. Unraveling at my seams, my heart was knotted beneath. I don't wanna be a burden, Todd said you are not to me. A single tear up in my eyes, my lotus flower blossoming. I would smile like Siddhartha, pull the sword about the stone with ease, I'm Arthur. And when I feel alone, I'm still a part of large love, loving me was always in the cards, huh? Say the word, it's amazing how I'm claiming what I've merely earned. It told me keep from by the edge when I was clearly perched. Looking for a push, deep within it is where Navy learned. Say the word, it's amazing how I'm claiming what I've merely earned. They told me keep from by the edge when I was clearly perched. Looking for a push, deep within it is where Navy learned. Say the word, say the word. I'm trying to save the world, just say the word. Couldn't see beyond the tip of my own nose. World too small to rediscover where I don't go. They say you can't give what you don't hold. Trying to find a diamond in the roughage of my soul. Every verse is sentimental in its own right. If I don't write, I can't make sense of what I know. I might have took a turn down the wrong road. I ended up where I was meant to, heaven knows. I'm at the limits of living alone. I've known cold rivers and worrying tones, through the downpouring rain and flurry and snow. Just know you only get better the further you go. I choose to give it all to God, I'm turning it over. It's only tough battles for capable soldiers. I'm eligible but don't meddle with closure. I'm settled, if you need me I'll lend you my shoulder. A long way from crying on whoever's shoulder was near. I closed my eyes and let the moment appear. Glimmer of light, I saw some hope in the mirror. I know the only way forward is to cope with the fears. Closing my mouth just to open my ears. I learned the most about myself within these couple of years. My cycle but a circle, it evolved to a sphere. Felt the calm from all directions, saw the northern star shining bright as when I turned my life over to God. The dimension of the spirit ain't as far as I thought. Close enough to grasp my emotions of loss. Don't make me who I am, that's just what I was taught. The shame that I have known is like I'm always at fault, but the act of forgiveness is a definitive thought. The wrath of my cynicism ain't innocent at all. In reflection I saw that my self-centeredness a flaw, a defect. Difference between affect and effect. Gotta find a reason to release stress. He next to flourish from the place he chose to reject. Sincerely yours, Sage. P.S. We blessed. We blessed.
And you talk about weeping. After every feast, everybody weeps for dessert. That's what we do in the village. People think they're crazy, you know, white people, they come in and say, how come everybody's weeping? I say, well, that's what you have to do. How can you possibly eat food without weeping? It's impossible not to eat food without weeping. All that food is died to feed your people. And then you realize the strange dilemma of being alive when you get killed this way or you get killed that way. Whether the food gets killed and is denied of its genetic future to feed your children and yourself. Or it gets killed by having to be planted and changing form and growing painfully like we do into the forms we are now. How can you not weep? You gotta weep. And so everybody weeps because they know that's dessert. Dessert is weeping. So you eat the food and then everybody cries for being human, for being angry, for being here, for being there. And they weep and then they're done and then they laugh. And then they start dancing. And then they sing. And that's called heaven to us.